chanced by this tree at the park today. It's a short tree and it has a very low canopy. The leaves are hanging low and it's like this. The leaves are like this, and the dried leaves have acquired a beautiful reddish shade, reddish color, like that one. It's a low canopy, it's a low tree with a kind of a thin trunk about this size, and it's like a perfect umbrella kind of a canopy, and the dried leaves are reddish, and all these dried leaves have fallen on the base of this tree and have formed, it looks like red petals all over the ground. It looks so beautiful, believe me. All of it looks like red, bright red flowers, but they are not flowers but only dried leaves from this tree. And the leaves of this tree are small, like tamarind kind of look. They have tamarind leaves, and when they dry they fall and they're scattered all over, and there's sand everywhere, sand and gravels here and there. But on all of this sand I noticed this caught my attention when I first stepped into this place, when I first stepped under this tree, because this particular weed I think it is, and with this white, there's no stones like this around, just one placed over there very near to this. This just reminds me of how beautifully nature has decorated itself. It's like, how we decorate our homes with taking so much effort, time. It takes so much of time, attention to details and aesthetic sense to decorate our own house. For example, we might decorate a tray with dried flower petals, dried rose petals or marigold petals according to our choice, and we might place a small pot of a succulent or a cactus or an small artificial plant on top of that tray filled with flower petals, and place this tray on our center table, coffee table or dining table, where it might receive the attention of our guests, and the guests might appreciate our aesthetic sense, or we ourselves feel good living in a well decorated house. But nature has its own ways too to decorate itself. It's a huge house where we live in, and the house is naturally decorated anywhere with weeds like this. No human touch. There are human touches here and there, like they have taken care of the hedge plants, the borders of the park. They have human touch, but weeds like this do not need any human touch to look beautiful. It's like a tray, surrounded, a tray filled with dried red petals, and in the center of it is this beautifully formed plant with very, very prominent veins running through the leaves. And look at its shape. Two of it goes like this, one like this, another like this, another like this. It's beautiful. And the stone is kept right next to it. Of course not purposely, but it just they complement each other on this sandy surface filled with red petals. So yeah, I mean, it's the aesthetic sense of nature which is very natural and spontaneous. And it doesn't even call out to us passers-by. There are so many passers-by who just walk by, jog by, and it doesn't call out saying, look, I'm so beautiful, appreciate me, and at least turn and give me a glance, spare me a glance. But no, it's just there, absorbed in its own beauty and bliss. It's here, and then it will leave. It will die one day, but it will leave its essence behind, which is pure. And this cycle of pure essence being circulated from this to that amidst nature will continue forever. This is just so beautiful. I wanted to share it with myself, with my phone, with my soul, as a reminder that why not I myself be like this weed. This weed is beautiful all by itself, it doesn't need appreciation. Why don't I become the best version of myself and not wait for appreciation, acknowledgements, accolades, nothing, expect nothing from anybody, from the outside world, but my soul, my spirit, in my true essence. I'm just perfect. I'm as perfect as nature, as this weed is.